Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a perfect day for football. And we're off from Acrisure. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought up by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time. I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers here from the gun. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, 2nd in passing yards, 1st in touchdowns in Division I college football history. It's Dillon Gabriel.
He enters the NFL with over 60 career starts. How about 155 touchdown passes, a Division I record, getting almost 18,000 yards. And I wonder, can he use all that experience the same way Bo Nix did as a rookie in Denver? The time will tell.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Browns' 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Gabriel to the air now. Who gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Jerome Ford, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Off the play action, here's Gabriel. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The pass. Cameron Hayward on the tackle. Taken down back at the 42.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, Gabriel. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Off play action, Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. You started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Play fake. Gets Rodgers. He's running with it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
25-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
6-yard loss.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Down at the 31. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Another one for 4. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Gabriel. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Pass complete to Thrash. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Gabriel now. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers' offense headed out. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Launcher's throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
A 6-yard loss.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a likely punt coming up. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. Fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. He lofts it deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The kicker
setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Steelers nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First down throw by Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. It deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. First down, Gabriel. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Gabriel, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. His only previous one thus far was blocked. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Gabriel here from the gun. Completed to his running back. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's a toss play, forward. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ford. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Gabriel now to throw on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Browns.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ford straight ahead. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down run by Ford. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Gabriel setting up to throw. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Warren. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 41. Rodgers here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
What is this? This could be worse. No, never mind. This is the worst.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown.
Okay, that is so demoralizing defensively. Defenders in all their lanes. You do just about everything right to stop the 4th down. But that QB's legs, they were the X factor. Big-time play.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Steelers 7.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Ford running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. The throw now. Here's Gabriel. Setting up the running back screen. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Ford on 3rd. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns with a 10-point advantage. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
To the sideline and
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Junkins. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 7 yards on the run. That's going to make this fourth down call a whole lot more interesting.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards on the pickup.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Try and push it deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.